It is now the evening, and I know it's late when I'm putting this video up, but I did not miss this Thursday. So I think last time I talked about top surgery in a Transtastic video, I was wearing this same tank top, so this is now my top surgery tank top. That's 3 T's, my Transtastic top surgery tank top. Yeah, that's 4 T's. So yeah, I am currently in Florida. Top surgery is tomorrow at like 6:30 a.m., so cool. So this week's topic is about a time when we don't think that we had to prove ourselves. Oh gosh, it's raining now. Okay, so I'm inside now because it's raining, and there's people around me, so this is weird. So really the only time that I feel like I have to prove myself is when I feel like I'm being judged. This isn't only when I'm around guys trying to prove myself to guys. It's when I have to prove myself for, like, anything. If I feel like they think there are certain requirements to be under a certain label and that I don't necessarily fit them, I always feel like I have to prove that I'm a legitimate part of the group. So I guess a time where I feel like I wouldn't have to prove myself would be when I don't feel like I'm being judged for being slightly not the typical form of whatever group that I'm trying to prove myself to be part of, or not trying to prove myself, because if I felt comfortable I wouldn't be trying to prove myself, which is why I think Chase feels like he doesn't have to prove himself around his friends, because if he feels comfortable around his friends, why would he have to prove himself? There have been a lot of times where I felt like I've had to prove myself as like one of the guys, and it especially happens when I'm around lots of like really masculine macho guys, which happened just a couple days ago at this like pool opening party I had at my house. All the friends of mine that came were these really masculine guys, and some of my brother's friends came, and they were all really masculine guys. And it was a pool opening party, so they were all doing like flips and tricks off the diving board. Even though it's not like a typically masculine thing to be doing, they were just like asserting their athletic capabilities. You know, it's not manly to be able to do a flip off the diving board, but just because they were all doing it and I couldn't do it, and I don't really like diving boards, I felt inferior to their manliness. There's this one game that they play where you jump off the diving board, you don't have to do any tricks or anything, and someone will throw a ball at you. We were using my rugby ball, of course. And you have to try and catch it before you hit the water. Since you don't have to do tricks off the diving board, I usually play this game, but I'm the worst at it. Like, they can all, like, jump really high and, like, catch it or whatever, and I kind of just, like, flail off the diving board. And this isn't because I'm not, like, strong enough or whatever. It's just because I'm not a strong swimmer, and I don't know how to dive, and when I jump off the diving board, I get, like, water in my nose, and it's just not a fun time. So I usually don't catch the ball. But at least I play it, and the whole time I'm trying to, like, be up to par with these guys, and I'm usually not. But I had one friend there, and he's a pretty masculine guy. He's training to be in the military. He went through, like, 2 seasons of boot camp or whatever. And he's sitting there in the water. Every single one of us are jumping off the diving board, including me, and he's in the water, and he won't play the game with us. Holy cow, I just found this giant lizard. I'm gonna try and show you this lizard, guys. Just hold up. Oh shoot, it's running. No, oh, wait. Where'd it go? He wasn't jumping off the diving board, and just the fact that he was up to par with all these guys, like, in their eyes, I thought, and he wouldn't play this game with us, I suddenly felt like I didn't have to prove myself anymore, that there was now someone new to be the least manly. There are lizards everywhere. This is really exciting me. I'm sorry. I think a lot of my insecurity comes from being trans, thinking that people aren't going to see me as much of a man as I see myself as. And when I see someone else that has just as much insecurity, because sometimes I'm afraid to do the diving board stuff with them, and then I'm the only one in the water and I feel really awkward. But when I see other bio guys that are having the same insecurities as me, I feel like I don't really need to prove myself anymore, because they're obviously a guy. And if I'm doing the same thing as them, you know, that doesn't make me less of a guy if other guys are doing it. I don't know, you see, the story and everything I'm saying right now is kind of jumbled, because I'm in Florida and I'm like outside and there could be people listening to me and it's weird and I don't even know what I've said already and my computer's dying and there's lizards everywhere. The only times where I feel like I need to prove myself, it's because of other people. It's not because necessarily, I mean, it is because of my insecurities, but not completely. It's because other people are making me feel insecure, and it's not their fault. It's just that I feel like when I feel like other people are expecting you to do certain things, like do a flip off the diving board, and I can't, then suddenly I feel like I don't fit into their group, even if I feel like I should fit into their group. You know what? I don't know what I'm saying, but I did make a video this week. Haven't missed a week. I'm so responsible. Okay, you know what? I have to go, and I'm sorry this was all stupid. Anyway, see you next Thursday. Shirtless. Bye.